Hello. Welcome back to T3 Plays. Last episode you saw us doing our expert Space-Time Smackdown battles. So what we'll do is open some of our daily packs, see if we get anything decent to help improve our decks, and then we'll get straight into the battles. Okay, nothing great. Corellia is decent for the Gardevoir / Gallade. Hitmontop requiring 2 energy for 50 isn't great when we've got other Pokemon that are do decent enough, like a Primate for 1 energy. Okay, let's open. Let's check what our Wonder Picks say. Do a bonus free pick. Okay, didn't manage to get anything. So let's quickly scope through the Wonder Picks, if there's anything decent or anything we don't have yet. Mars looks interesting. I don't see anything decent around here. Rhyperior, haven't seen this one before. Yeah, nothing great. Do our daily gifts. Yep, let's get our daily missions done. Collect our Wonder Glasses, pack glasses. Yep. What we can do now is move on to battling. So that was our electric deck, which has the Pachirisu, which is our probably route to victory. Well, we have like a Heliolisk and Raichus, but Pachirisu is our hardest hitter. We'll start is we can start with the Rotom, because we don't have a deep bench. The Pikachu can't do much, and the Rotom will scare them off from putting any tools on. And we can start building up the Pikachu if we get a Raichu, if we don't get anything else on. But yeah, optimal would be to get a Pachirisu, so we will avoid. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna avoid using the cloak already in case we get the Pachirisu, which we did top deck. But we will build out the Rotom because I think it can do enough damage while we build the Pachirisu. Do significant damage before the Articuno can get anything out. Well, hopefully they don't Misty. Okay, so they'll put a cloak on, which helps us. Okay, that's because they're retreating. If they stayed in, that would have been very good. So they'll hit us for 30. So we're going to tank a few hits. We can survive 2 more turns. Okay, managed to get a Raichu. We can evolve a Pikachu. But we will power up our Pachirisu because I think that is our main route to win. Yeah, we can hit for 40, bring the Palkia down, because our Pachirisu can take it out in the next turn, because it can hit for 100 with its weakness as well as Giovanni, which is why I think it's good to have Giovanni in the deck, because you can take them by surprise, because I don't think they knew the AI was factoring Giovanni, because it was like probably thinking he can take a hit. So we will also get them to lose 2 energy. Yep, so that's 2 points for us. And do they have any energy? They don't have any energy on their side, so we'll get 2 hits on them and we can take them out. Nothing can survive. Yeah, unless they Misty and then they can try and take us out, but in 2 hits we'll take them out. Yeah, just checking. We don't even have to risk a Pachirisu. We can start damaging them because the Rotom can do 70 damage. And in 2 hits it can take him out, and I don't have to risk losing an EX. So all I was worried about is in case they have a Misty, but we take them out. Yep. Then we get our Pachirisu out, and it's game done. If we had a Pikachu EX, that would have been good, because that was the first electric meta, which was so annoying. So if you had a full bench of electric Pokemon, it could do 90 damage. So it's similar to how Pachirisu, but Pachirisu can do 80. It doesn't rely on any other Pokemon, it just needs to have a tool. So it does have a dependency. Okay, so that's all 3 points. Well, what was it, 4 points I think. Yeah, managed to complete that. Get our rewards. So we won by turn 12, which is helpful. We've unlocked the Pachirisu battle. So what we'll do now is, so this is the deck I've created with only 3 diamonds and below. So we have to take the Pachirisu out. But I think our Heliolisk Electrode can do enough damage early on to take out anything that they'll have, because they only need like 1 energy, max 2 energy. But if we can get the Electrode out first, that would be amazing. We are going first. We don't have a Voltorb, which isn't great. If we did have a Voltorb, we would prefer to go first because we can evolve in our next turn, put the energy on, and do a lot of damage. We can do 70 damage. But alas, we don't. But luckily, they have an Articuno, which needs 2 turns to get energy on it. So we got the Helioptile, we got the Heliolisk Evolution. We can protect our Heliolisk, well, our Helioptile, because we have also a blue as well, which we can use in the next turn. Because when we get our Heliolisk up and running, we can do potentially 100 damage on the Articuno as well as all others that are weak to electric. Yep, just like before, they've got the Palkia. Okay, are they going to bring the Manaphy up? Yep, we're just going to start farming energy. Which is a decent tactic. But surprised that they farmed it on to the other Manaphy and not the Articuno, which is what I would have done. Yep, no point evolving now because we won't be able to do any damage. But luckily we've got the Electrode, but we'll keep it in the back burner. The Heliolisk will be our hard hitter for now. Is he going to retreat or get more energy? Okay, retreated. So we'll take it another 2 turns for it to hit a Dimensional Storm. What we can do is try and get it out before that. Because we could do, minimum will do 60 damage, max will do 100, 160 altogether. If we hit 1 tails 1 round, 1 heads 1 round. It looks positive. We should be able to take this Palkia out. Obviously, if we get heads, that's the best case scenario. We don't. So let's see if they keep it in. Because we're getting... Okay, they didn't keep the Palkia. Which I think they should have done. Because I can hit for 100. It would have taken them out of range. Because now, if I hit your heads, they lose out on 3 energy. So it all rides on this, me getting ahead. If I don't get heads, they'll take out 2 energy. I'll be too far gone. Yeah, they'll hit, yeah. And they have like energy in the back line. Because they can get the Manaphy up and build up the Articuno. If they have, yeah, and I've got a healer list. Okay, so we've taken it out. And then I just need to take out one more Pokemon. If I've got a Cyrus, insta win because I can take that Manaphy out. And the Articuno, I'm surprised they didn't build that. So the Articuno now needs 2 turns to hit. And I can potentially take it out. So that was a weird play by them to put energy on the Manaphy instead. I have a feeling if they do have a leaf, yeah, I don't know how they're going to win because they only have Manaphys. Unless they've got another Palkia. Yeah, so I can just start building up my deck. I've got Giovanni to hit harder, so I can potentially use that. And if they get anything up and running, I can use blue. Yeah, next turn, hopefully get heads, 50-50 chance. So they probably got another Vaporeon. Yeah, so they'll run away. What they're going to put in? Okay, Manaphy. And the Manaphy that's damaged already. Does it make a difference? No. So they've literally conceded it practically already. Because no matter what, I can hit for 60. So it was a weird play by them. I would have put in the EV at least. Because I can hit for 40. It's not weak to electric. But okay, we get the win. So we start totting up the damage. Because we do have to get 1500, but we completed it with less than 3 rarity. So we've done 3 out of 5 tasks. So we can do the 1500 damage one, which every time we do, it tots up. So now we do have to try using our fire deck. So a lot of it comes down to luck because you can't get away with the weakness because everything we have is weak to water. Well, except Moltres. But the Moltres is so terrible, I do not want to use it because all the flying legendary birds are weak to lightning, but they are so bad, especially this Moltres, because it's a flip of a coin. Yeah, that does nothing or 130. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and edit this, maybe use some sort of a burn deck, take the heat rotom out. I do like this Salazzle. So let's see how it performs. May not be perfect, may need a couple of tries, and we may have to skip it like we did for the Infernape one, because these battles are pretty tough. Okay, not bad. We are going second. Okay. So they'll be able to hit us for 50. Yeah, so let's see. We'll survive one hit. Got a Heatmore. Heatmore can survive. Let's see if we can get a Salazzle. That would be perfect. Potion, not bad. Magma in the back line. We can try build that up because it can hit for 80, which isn't bad. Heatmore can hit for 30. Put a Rocky Helmet in so it'll take damage when he hits us. Yeah, our hope is that we get Essalandit either in the next turn or we can Professor Research it. Because it can hit for 60 and survive another hit as well. So we're going to try and keep this Salandit alive as long as possible, because that will also help us build our backline. Let's see. Perfect Salazzle. So how much health do we have? Okay, we can potion it up and last another hit as well. because potion would take us out of range. So they have to hit us twice, and then they'll take 40 damage, and we'll take them down. So they might withdraw. They might not want to stay in. Yeah, so if they hit us, so they don't even want to attack. So what we can do is start building now. So we do have a Macaco, which does burn damage, so it hits for guaranteed 50, and it's a flip of a coin. So if they flip heads, they're out of the burn condition. So I'll take that chance, because if they put something like an Articuno in, we can try and burn damage it, and then it needs to start withdrawing it. Okay, so they're taking their Palkia out. They'll probably put the Manaphy in and start farming energy. We can take it out in one hit. So their hope is to do a Dimensional Storm. Yeah, so we can start building the Macago. But I'm thinking, do I want to risk my Salazzle? Because it can hit decently hard enough. But then I can put my Macago in. It's worth the risk, because I've got a Macago. They can take out my... No, they won't risk it with the Palkia, because I've got a point. They put the Palkia in, I take them out. Yeah, decent play. I think they're forced to do that now. They won't even be able to attack with the Articuno. Okay, actually they'll be able to move energy. So they'll be able to hit me for 80. Forgot about that Vaporeon hiding in the middle. Yeah, so I can get my Macago up, because my Macago can tank 2 hits. Hit them for 50, and at that time I can build up that Magma. That Magma can come out and hit for 100. Can take out whatever they've got. Well, other than the Palkia, but they won't put that Palkia out, the one with full energy, because the one that's got full health, because he only has 1 energy on it. In the previous round, the game mechanic was terrible. Whenever I used the Sabrina, it would give out the Pokemon that had the least amount of energy, so you could easily knock it out, even though it was more optimal to play any other Pokemon. Okay, so they decided to burn all 2 of the energy to get the Articuno protected from the burn damage. They're gonna move all the energy to the Palkia to do a Dimensional Storm to take out my Macago, so that gives them 2 points. So I can get my Magma out, do 100 damage. I can cape it so it'll last a turn. Ooh. Feels like last ditch, maybe just to Sabrina. See what happens. Because if I cape, I can last the turn. No, I can't. Yeah, I can last the turn, but I won't have the energy I need. And the Magmortar requires 4. Let's see what they give me if I Sabrina. Yeah, it would have been better for them to give up the Vaporeon. So they still haven't improved that mechanic. The Vaporeon would have been much better for them to give up. Well, that's 3 points against a Palkia deck. So now that's done, we just check what is the last task. So yeah, we're using only fire type. We'll see what the last task is left. I think it's defeating them, giving them 1500 damage. So we just use whatever's easiest, which is like the electric deck with the Pachirisu in it, and just keep attacking and then pretty much will complete that reward. Yep, that's 3 points. Then we can move on to the next battle, which is the Pachirisu. So one of the tasks would be to use a water deck, yeah. So what we'll try and do is first use a fighting deck just to get an understanding of how the deck works, etc. And when we're comfortable, we can try and tweak a water deck that can hopefully survive. And obviously our main aim would be to use ice Pokemon because they're weak to metal. So I'm just thinking, is there anything we can change, remove to improve our deck? Because we have opened a couple of packs so far. Not seeing anything so far. Powdens were rubbish. Not really. So I did take that Farfetch off because there's no way I'm running a Farfetch because it's weak to electric. So I'll just put something in there that can last a bit. Hopefully do some damage to the Pachirisu. But I think my main way to win would be number 1 Stonjourner. Have that in the backup. Power it up. Maybe start off with Mankey, Primeape. Okay, we don't get the Mankey Primeape, but we do get Cubone. So hopefully we get our Marowak out, which can do a decent amount of damage. 40 damage, has 100 energy, can last 2 attacks from a Pachirisu. So we just thin our deck out, get the basic Pokemon out, and then we'll get our Pokemon research, and hopefully we get the evolution. If not, our main way might be to bulk up the Regirock, but it needs 4 energy, which is annoying. So I'm thinking, yeah, they'll also, well, likely they'll put a tool down either now or next turn. Okay, they're also running Pikachu, Articuno, Zapdos. They'll probably have a full bench. I can use my other professor's research to see what else they have. Okay, Marowak. So now I'm like, okay, I'll definitely put the energy on the Marowak. I'll be able to do, what, 60 damage. So by the time it can even think about powering up his Pachirisu, it'll be out. So which is why you already started on bulking up its Pikachu. So his Pikachu will come online, but it won't be able to take us out. So we do. So it might withdraw if he has an X speed, but it can't take us out in one hit, and he will take damage of 20, giving it 100. So I think we might have to. Yeah, let's hope we can pull out a Mankey. Or Sabrina might be our best bet because we can delay a turn using Sabrina because it depends how many XPs they're running. I'm hoping they're only running 1. Even if we double potion, we're still in range. Well, they only hit 60, but likelihood is they'll put something else on. We could use Regirock as a tank while we build up, but it will only last maybe 3 hits. So it's probably a bit pointless to retreat into that. I'll just hit Marowak and hope they don't have another Pokemon to put on the bench. But if they do, then we get the Regirock out, let it take a few hits while hopefully we can get maybe a Mankey out and then evolve to Primeape. And it goes down to 20 HP. So we've damaged a few of their Pokemon. They'll probably withdraw. Well, Knowing our Regidrop can't attack, it'll probably try keep attacking. So he can last a few hits because he takes minus 20 damage every time. We can also, we've got nothing else, so we'll just put energy on it and see what happens. And we can't really retreat well. If we retreat, we burn all the energy. So it's going to hit us for 60. So we need another 2 hits to take us out. So we've got a Hitmontop, put that on the bench. So I think by the time we put energy on it, it'll be down to like 20 HP. We'll just put energy on Hitmontop, and when they hit again, what we can do is retreat it because it requires 3 energy. We've got 2 energy already on it, and we've got X speed. Then we can come with the Hitmontop and hit for 70. We've got Giovanni, we can hit for 80. So this is just to waste a little bit more time, see if it wants to burn an energy. Yep, so they're willing to burn an energy. Because either way, the Pikachu would only hit, we would have had 10 energy remaining anyway. So we managed to get the Mankey up. So potentially we do have a couple of Pokemon that can do well. Because the next turn we can evolve the Mankey to the Primeape. And it has 100 HP. So now I'm just having to decide where do I want to put the energy. Because I can put it on the Hitmontop to attack now, but then it will get taken out. But they only have one point on me so far, so I'm willing to risk that. Well, that's if they get another basic Pokemon, which I have a strong feeling they do. So with the Giovanni, I'll take out this Pachirisu. So I have 2 points, they'll have 1. So now it's about they're not going to bring out the Pikachu. They should bring out a Zapdos, but they bring out the Pikachu. Well, that's the only Pokemon that can take the Hitmontop out, but because they're going to attack with it, I'm able to take the Pikachu out. Yep. They don't have a potion or anything, so yeah, that's game. Didn't even need to evolve, but that'll take him out for 2 points, so we'll have 4 points in total. So even with a fighting deck, it's still a bit tough. Let's see what rewards we get. How quick was this? We did lose a point. Okay, so we defeated them with 3 diamonds or less. We got a few points. Yeah, so we've got a few more of these to do. So we can try using, well, this deck might not survive. So we're going to try tweaking it and getting, well, yeah, we can't run EVs because it won't include when you use an EV, which is a colorless Pokemon. So you have to make sure you are using purely water Pokemon. We do only have 1 Snom, so we can use pack points and get an additional Snom, but long term don't really want a Frostmoth as a water Pokemon, so I'm just using any of the other Pokemon that I have, and hopefully I can get the Starmie up or the Palkia because they hit pretty hard. And we are going first, which isn't good. We do have the Palkia, we do have a Staryu, so hopefully we can get a Starmie out at some point because it can hit pretty hard. But yeah, we'll have to start with the Palkia, because that star you could probably get destroyed in one turn depending on what they're starting with. Yeah, that will do 40 damage, but we can start, slashing away. So luckily we do have the Starmie. Double star you. Let's see what we get before we commit. Another Pokeball. Articuno. So everything we have is weak to electric. Put the Rocky Hammer on just to deter it from attacking, but probably won't stop it. Yeah, this is getting very scary. But then they did put the energy on the Rotom. Okay, I misplayed. I forgot that with an extra, if I put a tool on, it does extra damage. That was a misplay from me. Let's see if we get lucky and get 4 energy. 1, 2. Okay. So it will hit us for 70 next turn. So we can get a Dimensional Storm out next turn, which can take out all of their Pokemon. So we'll hit us for 70, we'll have 20. I do want to protect this Palkia. But the problem is, hey, he took itself out, which helps. Which does help a lot. But is there a point? Because me taking out this Rotom won't change anything, because I still need to take out another Pokemon. Because he can hit us for 70. And if I lose the Palkia, I lose 2 points. So I've got 2 points now, but now it's a scary situation. So they already have an energy on the Zapdos. If they get 2 more, they can do the Thundering Hurricane, which can do, 220 damage to me if they flip 4 heads. So they do take out my Palkia. Okay. So I can put the Starmie in, and I can retreat for 0 cost. I can bulk it up. They can't take me out in 1 hit. Considering where to put the energy, thinking if they can't, because I can hit for 90, I'm hoping they don't retreat. I could potentially power up the Starmie, because the Articuno takes 3 energy to hit a Blizzard, which is 80. Maybe I should have put the Articuno in, take some damage. Let's go with it, see what happens. Hopefully they keep the Zapdos in. Okay, now it gets a bit tricky. So they'll hit us for 110, but we can only hit them for 90. Don't have a Cyrus. Okay. This might be GG. Yeah, we definitely misplayed. We can retreat to the Articuno, but Yeah. GG. We definitely could have played that much better than what we did. It happens, it happens. We're not perfect. It happens to the best of us, but we definitely could have won this game. Definitely. We just run it back. But yeah, it's tough. They got hella EXs. So we run it back. And we've got the Starmie up. And we can take this Pikachu EX, then we'll get 2 points. And they don't really have energy on like the other EX. The only one they have it on is the Rotom. So I think we're in a good position to take them out. If we do put the cape on, we'll take additional damage from that Rotom. So do you want to avoid that? So slash at this Pikachu, take it out. Let's see what they put in. It's unlikely going to be Pachirisu. They'll probably put a Rotom in and start building up the Pachirisu. Okay, they put the Pachirisu in. So they're willing to let you take a few hits, which lets us retreat as well. Because max it can hit us is for 100. Let's see what Misty does. If it gets us multiple heads, we just take them out. Okay, now. There's no point putting any energy on this. What we can do is we can hit for 30, take it down to 110. So they've now got 2 points. So in 2-2 at this moment, we do have a Sabrina. We'll hit them with a Blizzard. He can't one-shot us. That's our best chance. Hit with a Blizzard. Doesn't have any energy on the other Pikachu. So we'll be able to take us out. He'll most likely retreat. If he stays in, we take it out. He'll most likely retreat. I think we can take out the next Pokemon because Sabrina. And then whatever they put in, you have to... Okay, we win. Yep, no need to put any energy on. Take them out. Yeah, that was only possible because we got a decent hand, they got a bad hand, where they filled up the bench with the Rotom. We'll just use our fighting deck to finish up the last missions. So we're in a good position. We powered up, we evolved our Cuba into Marowak. We can start powering up our Stonjourner. And with one hit, we can take out this Rotom, and that's 3 points. So we defeat them without losing a point. So that concludes our missions for the Pachirisu battle. So what we'll do now is probably end the episode here, and we'll pick up the rest of the battles in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.